The ruling on bail in the case of Mark Macias was delivered in February, but its publication was held back until verdicts had been returned. Macias had applied for bail for a third time while awaiting trial. He'd been arrested in April 2025 and, by the date of the ruling, had spent 322 days on remand. Had he remained in custody until trial, that would have risen to 440 days. His lawyer argued that this was too long, and that continued detention could mean Macias spending longer on remand than any sentence he was likely to receive if convicted. Puisine Judge Matthew Happold refused bail. He said there were still substantial grounds to believe Macias might commit further offences or interfere with witnesses if released. The court also considered the case relatively complex, involving several complainants, including children, and evidence around whether an item seized was legally a firearm. The judge said he was very narrowly persuaded that keeping Macias on remand until trial would not breach his constitutional right to trial within a reasonable time or release. But he added that Gibraltar's lack of custody time limits was unsatisfactory, saying defendants should not have to rely on a broad constitutional right to argue they had spent an unreasonable time on remand. Macias was later convicted only of possessing a BB airgun, contrary to the Firearms Act. He was acquitted of the 5 other charges on the indictment. At sentencing, puisine Judge Liam Yates imposed the maximum penalty of 3 months' imprisonment, taking into account previous convictions. The time Macias had spent on remand counts towards that sentence.